the trick is that if you were going to start a new company today, you either want to have one of two choices. You can be an LLC, in which case you have to bake in certain requirements into your operating document, or you have to be a benefit corporation, and for the most part, that means you have to be a benefit corporation. Yeah, it's interesting. I think for the folks that are really committed to getting the branding and that baking it into the DNA, they're willing to do it. Obviously, the requirements for reporting and assessment and all of that can be a little bit challenging. So what we actually see is a lot of folks who will start out as a regular corporation, and they'll just develop some goodwill and branding, and they won't actually convert into being a benefit corporation until they've had some investment and some capital to help them make that transition. But at the same time, we've incorporated companies from the very beginning as a benefit corporation, and that works sometimes too.
Well, and I think the question too was does it prohibit you from funding sources and from being able to go public and things like that? And I think the answer to that is that it's kind of TBD still, and there are certainly investors that will not invest in a benefit corporation, and there's impact investors that really like to see it. So it depends on who you're targeting. And we're seeing more and more acquisitions of big benefit corporations, and I believe that there's been some IPO filings too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's been more activity in that space. I know, and it happens a lot around consumer products for obvious reasons. Like for example, Plum Organics. Who's heard of Plum Organics? Yeah. So they became a benefit corporation in connection with their buyout by Campbell Soup. Right, because the people that sold Plum Organics were really committed, and they wanted to make sure that when Campbell buys the company, they're not going to run away, just turn around and go away from everything that they've worked for so long.